Hello, Lightning Collection fans all over the world. We have a Wave 10 Zeo Ranger 2 Yellow. Tanya is in the building and we are happy to have her. Look, out of all of the Wave 2 figures, I think this is either my number one choice or my number two. It depends on the day I'm feeling, but it is February, it is Black History Month, so of course Tanya is gonna be number one. So she is here, she is in her beautiful black girl magic glory. So let's go ahead and take a look at Tanya. First off, we got the Tom Whalen rendering. Thank you, Tom. We appreciate everything that you do, my man. And we've got the backside, the rendering, the computer rendering, if that's what you want to call it, with her weapon, her Zeo 2 weapon, and how you can holster the sword. And then we also have the other side with the Tom Whalen rendering. Now, you know what we must do. We have to have a little history lesson. Who is Tanya? Tanya showed up in Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers, the final episode called Hog Day Afternoon. Tanya was living in the motherland. For those of you who don't know, the motherland is Africa. She was living in Africa. Aisha, you may remember Aisha, the first black Yellow Ranger. She showed up in the Power Ranger movie. Aisha went all the way to the motherland, Africa, to get a Zeo crystal. As Aisha gets her Zeo crystal, she finds herself another black girl. Hey, black girl, how you doing? Hey, you looking good? You too. Love the braids. Excellent. They part and they go ahead and Aisha says, look, I got some things I want to take care of. I'm done being a superhero. Tanya's like, you know what? I'll take over. I can do this. So Tanya ends up becoming Zeo Ranger 2 Yellow, and now she becomes this one part of the team. So that is the history of Tanya. But let's go ahead and take Tanya out the box. Now, we're going to go ahead and take a look at this Tanya figure. Once again, I got to make sure I thank Charlene from Washington. Charlene is the one who got me this figure, so thank you, Charlene, for shipping me this figure from Washington. I really appreciate you. Now, let's get on to the accessories. So, we're going to start off with the basic accessories. We have the nunchucks looking all lovely right here. There is two of them for her to hold. One in the right hand, one in the left hand. A fellow chucker, eh? Write down in the comment section if you know what that's from. Now, we have a Zeo Weapon. Now, we have had some problems with the Zeo Weapons, everybody. And I'm going to show you if the lighting is right. But, you know, this Zeo Weapon does look good. We're going to go ahead and holster it. This Zeo Weapon does go with this special effects piece. So you just put this right in there. Boom. It goes right here. And it gives you that feeling of a pshoo, pshoo. There it is. Got it. My eyes are getting old, y'all. My eyes are getting old. But there it is. Boom. That's what that weapon piece looks like. Pshoo. Okay, let's go ahead. Y'all know I like to holster my weapons. So we're going to holster this real quick. While we have Tanya in hand, let's go ahead and focus on one of the most important things. Look at that. Look at that black melanin skin. They got a sister right. Oh, I want you to see how nice this looks. It's literally like Hasbro has a black intern around. They said, excuse me, black intern, can you come here for a second? He's like, all right, I got some ideas. No, we don't want your ideas. We want your skin. We need to match it. And it matches. It's like we could be cousins. I'm telling you, this looks excellent. And that weave, I mean, yeah, you'd be surprised how many people weaves to push back. You know, they could have given baby girl some edges or whatever, but that is okay because Tanya looks good edgeless. Okay, that is fine. We will still celebrate you with your edgeless self. Okay, and we got the hands. That's right, because one thing Tanya was going to do was she was going to throw hands. All right, she was not here for play. So we got some nice karate chopping hands. Actually, these are more, I would say these are more posing hands, to be honest with you, in martial arts forms, you know, like you're doing a kanji, I think that's what they're called, when they do all the moves at once. I remember back in my martial arts days, barely. And we have a sword. So this beautiful sword that we have. Now, get the lighting on that sword. It's nice and blue. And then it goes here. But one of the things we are going to talk about as we look here, let's look at this helmet now. In fact, let's see if I can do this. Okay, let's see if it allows me to do that. I want you to see the white, all right? The white on the helmet, that trim, that is actually what it's supposed to look like. Now, some of the other figures, actually have a silver trim. And when I bring them up, you'll see that. This is gorgeous. This is exactly what it's supposed to be, Hasbro. You did it right. I don't know what happened with the other figures that don't have it right, but this one is right. But let's go ahead and put the helmet on Tanya so that we can see how good she gonna look. Boom. Take this beautiful girl's hair off. There we go. Put the helmet on. Once you hear it pop, that's how you know you got it right. There we go. This helmet almost went on too easy. All right. We got Tanya. She is here. Like I said, she ain't here for play. She's not here to play with the Machine Empire. She's looking good in all her glory. Tanya, looking wonderful. Now that light is reflecting, but I want you to be able to see everything. That yellow shimmers. Look at the way the weapon sits in there. It looks good. It looks very, very good. Let's put a sword in her hand just for fun. Because, you know, we like to go ahead and play with our toys. No offense to anybody who likes to keep their toys in the box. Boom. Tanya is ready. So, what we have here, nice little sword for Tanya to play with. It looks good. She's looking beautiful on camera. Now, think about the Power Rangers. As you know, it's not about one Power Ranger. It's about all the Power Rangers. So we're going to move some of these accessories to the side. And who we going to bring in? Let's bring in Adam, since he's, you know, Tanya and Adam kind of had a thing going on. I always hoped they would get together. They kept trying to force a Tommy and Cat situation. But let's see. Now, this is where I'm going to show you the trim situation. You want to look here at Tanya. Move the sword out of the way so you can see it. She has a white trim. Look here at Adam. He has a silver trim. Right around the rectangle, right on the helmet. That's where we're looking. That's where we're focusing. Now, one may say that's a big issue. I don't know. Personally, I'll be honest. I've had people see the collections. They're impressed. And nobody's ever come up and be like, excuse me, that trim does not match. Your collection looks terrible because the trim does not match. That's never happened. Now, as you can see, Tommy, my man, he has a white trim on his helmet. So, oh, that's a good shot right there. Tommy has a white trim. So it really is just a preference. You know, of course you would prefer that everybody is consistent, right? Consistency is the key. If you want anything in life, you got to be consistent. So I am not knocking the fans that are upset about it. Does it bother me? No, not really. But if it does bother you, I actually understand, because you have a right to be bothered after you pay the price for these. Now, we're going to throw in Rocky up in here. Throw brother Rocky so that we can see what he looks like. And, you know, overall, we're going to throw a Gold Ranger. Is it Jason or is it Trey or Triforia? I don't know. So, here we have the Zeo team. Looking good, looking strong. Now, how do I rate Tanya? Actually, she's actually one of the best figures out of the Zeo team, to be honest with you. I'm loving it. I'm loving her. You know, she looks good. The team is looking nice and strong. And I'm very, very happy with this. So, Hasbro, you did a good job. But you know what? Let's go ahead and also throw in some villains. Some cogs up in here. Boom. Let's throw some more cogs. You know, surrounded by the Machine Empire. That's what we want. So ultimately, it feels pretty good. I know it's getting crowded up in here. Tanya is the star of the show, so we want to make sure. Oh, see, that's what happens. That's what happens when you get too many people up in there. But ultimately, it looks good. I'm very happy with these figures. I got Catherine coming. And also, that would complete the team. That would complete the whole Zeo team. So we're looking good. We're looking strong. Love the way that these look together as a whole. They will look very, very nice on your shelf. So go ahead and tell me in the comments, does the trim bother you or does it not? Do you care or could you care less? To be honest, look, your opinion matters. I want you to know that. Now, I want y'all to have a good day. Be kind to everybody except the racists, because we ain't got time for them. Y'all make sure y'all take care of yourselves now. Be good, but be good at it.